Hi everyone, Graeme Keith here from The Great Wake Up. Thanks for watching this video. Now, in today's video, I've got a message for the UK government and global governments all over the world. And the message is really simple. But before I get into the message, I just want to thank you guys for watching my content. It's a new channel. It takes time to grow. YouTube are going to throttle me. They've grabbed me by the balls, literally squeezed them, pulled them off and threw them over there. But we don't care because the truth is the truth. And we're going to make sure that the truth gets out, aren't we? Yes, we are. So, the message in today's video is simple. But first, please like, share, comment and subscribe. And I'll be so appreciative of that because it takes a lot of work doing these channels, you know, these YouTube channels. But my passion is doing it. My passion is waking humanity. The whole reason that I live is to raise the dead. And the government know what I mean by that because they turned you all into dead fictions when you were born. Now here's my message that I was going to share really quickly on this video. My message is this. If the government had any power whatsoever, Mr. Strawman, Mr. Johnson, Mr. Sunak, all you other puppets who've gone before and all you other puppets who'll go after, if you had any power at all, then please explain to me in one simple sentence that a 3-year-old could understand. Why would you need to defraud our mother and father when we're born into converting criminally, fraudulently, their baby into a corporate legal entity without their knowledge, without their permission and without their consent? And you know, guys, in government, and if you don't, get another job, that any contract or alleged contract founded with a fraudulent element to it, e.g. not telling you what's happening, e.g. not giving you full disclosure within the contract, means that the contract legally and lawfully is void ab initio, void from the outset, null and void, nunc pro tunc, which means it's not worth the paper it's written on because it's founded in fraud. So come on, boys and girls in government. You really think we're that stupid? You really think you're going to get away with this? You really think that you have the audacity to charge anyone with a civil offence or a crime that doesn't involve a common law element? In other words, you're taking the piss. You're taking the mick out of the people. You've defrauded the people from the outset and you think you have authority? Well, I've got news for you, government, UK government and worldwide global governments. You have no power. You've never had any power and you never will have any power because everything you do is fraud from the outset, and that nullifies everything. Why? Because you are not the legal name. You are not your name on the birth certificate. You are not that name. That is the fraud. So I don't care what you say or do because one, governments are not talking to you, they're talking to your legal fiction, or also known as your strawman, which is basically a sole proprietorship business that you were not told that you were agent for. You were not told that it existed. You were not told there was a differentiation or a distinction between you, the living being, and the legal name. So it's all fraud. So do we have any obligation to you whatsoever? You know the answer to that, don't you, Keir Starmer? You know the answer to that, don't you, Boris Johnson? You know the answer to that, don't you, Rishi Sunak? You know the answer to that, Emmanuel Macron? You know the answer to that, whoever. It doesn't matter what country you're in. It doesn't matter who your so-called leader, WEF puppet is. It doesn't matter because it's all bullshit. And this is how they've subverted you. They've subverted me. Obviously not anymore, but they've subverted us all through fraud via false representation, fraud via omission. It's fraud. And fraud is a criminal offence where it's intentional, and it is intentional because it's the only way the system can run. So let me just tell you, governments, you ain't got no power. You're all fakes, you're all frauds, you're all charlatans, and the people have had enough. And they're coming for you. Trust me on that. They're coming for you. And guess what? We're going to do it peacefully, respectfully, and with the pen. Because your false, corrupt, fraudulent, legal world only exists on paper, which is why you get a paper copy of your slave owners, well, your birth certificate. Proof that you are owned by someone else. But are you owned? No. The whole game on this journey called life is to self-actualise, to be yourself. And the hardest thing, actually, the hardest thing to do in this world because of peer pressure, judgment, social constraints, what will people say? What will people think of me? All nonsense and all bullshit. But you must be true to you. And if you disagree with something, you say it. If you found that the government are all bullshitters and liars, which they are, and that is a fact, and I'm an attorney in fact, then where's the harm? You're only stating facts. And the government are liars. It's written in the word parliament. Parler, as in the French, to speak. Parlez-vous anglais? Do you speak English? So parler is to speak. LIA comes from the root word liar. And MENT, as in meant, is Latin for mind. Speak lies to your mind. So parliament, we've had enough of your bullshit. Prove your claim that we are the legal name on the birth certificate, and we're more than happy to assist you in anything you want. But guess what? You can't do that. So we're coming for you. The tables have turned. And this is why this channel is called The Great Wake Up. Because that's what we all need to do. We need the biggest wake up imaginable. We need to understand what's really going on. And I've got to give it to these governments and puppets and WEF and all these Committee of 300 and the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers and all the scumbags who do what they do to enslave humanity. Because that's what you are. You're all scumbags. You're all wounded children with unresolved trauma issues. And if you want to book a session with me, Mr. Strawman, you're more than welcome. The fee is £5 million. So get your wallet out and pay it. And I'll heal you of your mummy issues because she probably still pulls your trousers up the way you behave. But the bottom line is, we are not your property. We are not in your jurisdiction. We are not your slaves. We are not your playthings, and we are not going to take this crap anymore. Because we the people are the creditors. We the people put the government in power. We the people elect you when voting was somewhat legitimate. But now it's all fraud. Yes, we know we're voting the two wings of the same bird, the left and the right, the wolves in sheep's clothing, the Fabian Society or the Conservatives, it doesn't matter. But the bottom line is, we're done. And the Great Wake Up is going to finish the lot of you. And you can say what you want, you can do what you want. It doesn't bother me in the slightest, because I'm here to plant seeds of unimaginable levels of consciousness that you guys don't understand. You can't understand because you're broken children. All the people in Parliament are broken children, which is why they need to basically demonise us, narcissistically abuse us, project upon us, deny us our rights, have us suffer. But the problem is, it's all about mirroring. So all the things you're doing to the people of this land and this world are coming from you. And that's a big clue. Which is why you need the healing, Mr. Strawman. It's why you need the healing, Mr. Boris Johnson. It's why you need the healing, Mr. Rishi Sunak, with all the money in the world and a wife who's richer than you. And believe me, she's got a lot of healing to do as well. People who need power and control are weak, broken individuals, which is their journey. It's not a judgment, it's just a fact. And the things you've had on your journey and experienced on your journey, prime ministers, are yours to experience. No one's denying you that right. But you do not have a right to commit the biggest crime on the planet. And the biggest crime on the planet is to control the perception through fraud of another man or woman or child. Well, kid. Child's a legal word. These fraudsters have set up as well. So, Mr. Strawman, Mr. Johnson, Mr. Macron, Miss, what's her name? Angela Merkel. Ooh, is that Hitler's daughter? Yeah, probably. You've all got a lot of healing to do. I don't care whether you think you're big and tough and rich and powerful. You don't scare me at all. None of you. Because I see through the veil. It's okay to be a broken child. It's okay. But you have to be mature and grow some maturity and grow some balls, actually, to heal yourself. And guess what? It's going to be a lot easier for you with all your fraudulently earned money from your donors, your investors, your think tanks and your lobbyists. So why wouldn't you want to do that? Why wouldn't you want to feel peace and happiness inside of your broken souls and selves? Because all you're doing is projecting your broken self on the population of the planet under orders from your WEF political puppets like Klaus Schwab. Man, that guy is, he's got a lot of healing to do. So it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother any of us because I speak for the people and the people speak for me and we speak as one. So political puppets, prime ministers, all you so-called alleged authoritative figures, you've got no power. You never have. And you don't even know how the system works. You probably don't even know how the law works. You definitely don't know how money works, in a sense. But that's all irrelevant. The root cause is why do you need to control and demonise, harm other people with your policies, your bullshit legislation, and your made-up rules, none of which are law, none of which carry an obligation, and none of which we're going to take anymore. And with that said, I'll leave that with you guys. In power, or alleged power. If you need help, which you do, all of you, and you all need a lot of it, then please come to this channel. And YouTube will probably make sure you do. And if you come knocking, be prepared, because you're going to be out your depth. But in this case, I'm going to leave this video on a positive note. I'm going to smile and say thank you for watching. And how do you feel about what I've just said? Do you agree with what I've just said about all political people, and governments and political puppets? Let me know in the comments. And please like, share and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.